Yes, welcome back to my channel. As I stated previously in our previous video, contactors have various applications in controlling high voltages in electrical equipments. Now in this video, we are going to be making a small project where we can apply contactors to run a motor. I will be breaking down different connections at different terminals of our contactor and how we can connect start and stop push buttons. Understanding connection of a contactor is crucial for any project involving circuits. NO stands for normally open, which allows current to flow when the contactor is energized, while NC stands for normally closed, which keeps the circuit closed until our contactor is activated. Then our terminals A1 and A2 are coil terminals that controls the energizing mechanism of a contactor. Let's consider this simple wiring diagram to build a circuit for our project. Some of the key components we are going to be using: motor, we are going to be using our contactor, MCB, we are going to be using stop button, this is our start button, we are going to be using connector. Following our wiring diagram, our phase will pass through MCB, then get connected to our stop button. Our stop button, we are going to get a connection to our start button. Then from our start button, we are going to be getting a connection to our terminal A1 of our contactor. So far our four components are connected: MCB, stop and start button plus our contactor. When you see our neutral is making a connection at our first pole of a contactor and then making a loop at our A2 terminal of a contactor. This is our neutral. So it is making a connection at P1 of our contactor, that is our first pole, and then making a loop at A2. From start to A1 connection, we are going to make our line connection of our motor and loop it at A1 as indicated in the diagram. So this is our motor. We are going to connect our line at A1. Then we are going to connect our neutral at output pole of our contactor. This is our pole input. So at output pole, we are going to connect our neutral. Guys, finally our setup is done. We are going to give it a try. Turn on MCB. Let's start our push button. Our motor is running, and when you release, it stops. So our contactor is not holding on. To hold on a contactor, we are going to make our final connection. That is, we are going to make a loop at our stop button. And then connect to our NO terminal on our contactor. From our outlet of NO contactor, we are going to make a loop at our outlet of start button. From A1, we are going to make a loop at NO. Finally, our connection is done. Let's try to give it a test. Turn on MCB. Press push button. You see our motor is running and our contactor is holding on until you press our stop button. This was before, when our contactor was not holding. This is after, when our contactor is holding, until you press stop button. Yes, now in my next video I'll be showing you how to connect our indication lights, that is the run light and the stop light. Thanks for watching.